Hello everybody, Tara here. So today is a very fun video where I'm going to be talking about my bookshelf. So I have around 4 bookshelves and this one is pretty interesting because it's right within my bed. So I'm sitting on my bed and giving you this video. So here goes. Okay, so as you can see, this bookshelf was built within the bedside and it has some of the books that I've most recently read. So here's a book that I really enjoyed. It's called The Paris Wife and it's about Ernest Hemingway's first wife. It's a fictionalized biography. And I really like stories with female protagonists. I like historical fiction. So this was sort of a combination of both of those books. Another book that I also really loved, which is not in this bookshelf, is called American Wife, which is a fictionalized biography of Laura Bush's life. And that led me to read Michelle Obama's very real autobiography, Becoming. I highly recommend it to everybody who wants to know, what is it like being a first lady? What is it like being Michelle Obama? Another book that I really enjoyed this year was A Woman Is No Man. A Woman Is No Man is a multi-generational story about a protagonist who leaves Palestine for Brooklyn to get married, and her daughter, and it talks about Palestinian culture, being an immigrant. It's a very fascinating, heartbreaking story, and if you like Khaled Hosseini's books, you're sure to love this one as well. Early Indians, as you can see here, as I said, I love history. So I really like this book because it tells the story of how, we became Indian. Where did the first Indian come from? Why do we look the way we do? So it was very fascinating. You can see a bunch of other books that I have here. I have my friend Anmol Malik's book, 3 Impossible Wishes. It's a romantic comedy like no other. I don't usually read romantic comedies, but this one was so well written and so funny and heartwarming that I was attracted to it right away. Another one of my favorite books that I really want to talk to you guys about is Kristen Hanna's The Nightingale. So if you guys love historical fiction, then you will absolutely love this book. Again, it's women's stories. It's about 2 women and how World War II affected them. They are both in France. They could not be more different. One of them becomes a spy, and one of them has a family and is a mother, and her husband goes off to war. I loved it so much that I didn't want to put it down, and I took 2 weeks to read it. I slowed my reading pace down considerably. Usually I finish a book if I love a book, I finish a book in a day or 2. So these are just some of the books that I have on one of my bookshelves. There are books that, are new, but some of them are also very old. We have Elena Ferrante is My Brilliant Friend, which I also read this year. So a combination of Indian authors, Western authors. I like reading across genres as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this tour, and I would love to know some of your book recommendations.